Don't kill the cat! Ah!
Thomas Guide is a series of paperback spiral-bound atlases featuring detailed street maps of various large metropolitan areas in the United States. The map books are usually arranged by county. For example, separate Thomas Guides have been published for Los Angeles County and San Diego County. There are also guides that will have 2 or 3 counties combined, for example, Los Angeles and Orange County. Each guide has a detailed index of streets and points of interest, as well as aerial maps for easy page location. It's hard to imagine what it is without actually seeing it. This is pretty much how we used to do map navigation before there was the internet, GPS. Thomas Guides were a local icon in Southern California for decades, with many companies including the Thomas Guide map grid information for their locations in Yellow Pages listings and other advertisements. After January 2004, many important things in the guides were cut to save money. The valued POI index was no longer updated. Thinner and cheaper paper was used in the map guides. The Irvine source department was closed and no customer corrections were taken or recorded. Many guides were no longer printed yearly. The book name was dropped to just Thomas Guide, and colors changed to match Rand McNally Colors, the company that purchased them, and product line releases. The popular map store was closed at Irvine Building, which was the last TBM store to close. An updated Thomas Guide was published in 2021, 3 years after its previous update. Larry Thomas, majority owner of the Thomas Maps brand, noted that California's state legislation requires police and fire vehicles to carry Thomas Guides, and that the brand sold 1,000 to 1,500 guides per year. So it means that everyone's relying on their internet now. Oh, they have a lot of regions documented. They started printing these maps in 1915. It's crazy. It's a very useful tool. So this is pretty much what it is. It's a really thick book binder. That's like a ring binder that you have like a detailed index where you find the specific location that you're going to be going to, and then you go to the page that it says that it's on, and you look for the specific directions, the specific streets and roads which you're going to turn in. And it's easy in the US because all streets have name plates, have their names on each corner, each crossing, so you know which street you're on and which street you want to turn on. It's unfortunate that it's gone overboard, but it was I remember my father used this in the early days. Here it is, and it gives you area codes as well. So that's the Thomas Guide. Here it is. This is the page which each of these areas is on.